11 months after hunters from Kano State were killed in Uromi, grieving families are still waiting for the compensation they were promised. They say their pain has deepened as pledges from both the Kano and Edo State governments remain unfulfilled. Abdulazeez Ibrahim visited the community where the voices of a survivor and the families of the slain echo a call for justice.
7 of the victims who were from Torankawa village in Kano State did not return home alive. During a condolence visit, Edo State Governor Monday Okpebolo pledged compensation to the families. But nearly 1 year later, relatives say no compensation has been paid. The mother of Abdullahi Harisu says the pain of losing her son has been worsened by broken promises. She says support from the government would have helped her care for those left behind. Widows of the slain hunters describe their husbands as their only breadwinners. Life, they say, has become unbearable since their deaths.
We're in hardship because he was the one providing for us, but now he's gone. We appeal to the authorities to consider our situation and give us our rights. It has been 11 months since he was killed, and life has become very difficult. Since his death, I've not been well because he did everything for us. We appeal that some of these responsibilities be eased for us. We have heard nothing about the compensation.
As the families plead for justice and support, the village head of Torankawa, Ali Ado, says the community has tried to assist, but he admits the families are still in dire need. The families of those killed are facing severe hardship. Their dependents, especially the orphans, are now at the mercy of the community. This would not have been the case if the promises made to them had been fulfilled. The support that came from other well-meaning Nigerians were handed over to the families by me, but the compensation promise has not been forthcoming. Following the March 2025 incident, the Edo State government promised both compensation and justice, but the only survivor, Ibrahim Isa, says neither has been delivered. We want the governors of Kano and Edo to fulfill their promise to support the education of the children. They remain silent, and the compensation they pledged has not been paid. We appeal to them to act. Ibrahim Isa says the months since the attack have been filled with trauma and misery. He says the families have now resolved to take further action. We have set February 21 to stage a protest in Abuja and then return to Kano. We have informed the relevant authorities because it is almost 1 year. 11 months on, grief deepens as promises fade. For the families of the victims of the Uromi killings, the wait for justice and compensation continues. Abdulazeez Ibrahim, Trust TV News, Kano.